In this video, we're going to look at the alert process, specifically how to set up email notifications, the result alert process, and test alert process. If the application is set to send emails, notifications and reminders of alerts are sent to email addresses on file. In the laboratory setup window, there is a place to specify email addresses for lab managers, QAQC, as well as any additional email addresses that are to receive alerts for the lab. Multiple emails can be added, separate each by a semicolon. To add additional emails that are specific to a chart, go to the Chart Setup window and acknowledge the result. Under the Alerts tab, there is a place to specify additional emails. Multiple can be added, separate each by a semicolon. The first step in the alert process is acknowledgement. When a result is entered that triggers a run rule, an acknowledgement window will pop up. The user can enter a comment, change the result, or acknowledge the result. When a chart fails a statistical test, a test alert is generated. An acknowledgement window will appear. You can view details about the test, leave a comment, and acknowledge the test failure. Once the alert has been acknowledged, an email notification will be sent to the lab manager, QAQC, as well as any additional emails on file for the lab and chart. If the QAQC review is required, the alert will move into the QAQC review process. The alert panel will display details about the chart and the rule violation. There is a link to view the chart directly. Once an adequate investigation of the alert is complete, select the review button, enter in the reason for the alert, any corrective action, as well as a comment. Select OK to send to management review. After the review is complete, the review will be pending until management review. Once management accepts the review, a green archive button will appear and allow the alert to be cleared from the alert panel. Similarly, the test alert panel contains details about the chart, the test failures, details about the statistical test, a link to view the chart. After investigation is complete, enter a comment about the statistical test failures to send to management review. The lab manager review for result alerts contains details about the alert, as well as a link to view the chart. The status column indicates where the alert is in the review process. If the QAQC does not review in adequate time, an overdue button will appear. Click the button to send an email reminder to the QAQC. After the QAQC review, the management review button will become enabled. Management can accept or deny the QAQC review. Denying sends the alert back to the QAQC stage. Many features are shared with the lab manager review for test alerts. There are details about the alert, as well as a link to view the chart. However, there are also options for chart actions. If two groups fail an F-test individually and against each other, a stop chart action will appear. Stopping a chart prevents any changes to setting or data. If two groups fail an F-test individually but pass against each other, a Create Q chart option appears. Chart settings are copied over to a Q chart and the historical standard deviation is automatically calculated. The regional alert review contains all active alerts for a region. There's an option to send a reminder to the appropriate lab manager. Chart actions are also available from regional review.